The believer who mixes with people and is patient with their harm has a greater reward than the believer who does not mix with people, nor is patient with their harm, says a hadith. In this hadith, beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessing upon him, informs us that those among us who interact with people and are patient with the harm that may come from that interaction will have a better outcome than those who choose not to mingle with people. This hadith underlines the benefit of interacting with others despite the possible harm that may come from it. Isolation is not encouraged by Islam. It is common knowledge that lack of human interaction is one of the major causes of mental problems. No person is an island. Be part of the human experience. If you are afraid of the wrong people may cause you, this video will show you 10 tips to deal with the wrongdoing of others against you. Stay tuned until the end of the video. Tip number 7 can make a great difference in your life. Few practice it, as it is not easy. Tip number 1. Understanding. Injustice. In the face of injustice, find strength in your faith. The Quran reminds us in Surah Al-Baqarah that Allah will surely test us with fear, hunger, and loss of wealth and lives. We live in a world where unjust actions are unfortunately a part of life. Knowing how to navigate the trials of life while upholding your faith and values is what a good Muslim strives to. Tip number 2. Allah's accountability. Understand that, ultimately, Allah holds us all accountable for our deeds. In chapter 96, Surat Al-Alaq, or the Clot, we are told Allah is the one who will bring our actions to light on the day of judgment. When someone wrongs us, remember that they are answerable to Allah for their actions, and so are you for your responses. Respond well. Tip number 3. Seeking ultimate justice. While seeking justice is important, remember that ultimate justice is in the hereafter. Seeking justice in this world can sometimes lead to more harm than good. Keep your focus on the eternal justice of the hereafter. Tip number 4. Controlling anger and emotions. Dealing with injustice often stirs up anger and strong emotions. However, the Quran advises us to control our anger. Responding to wrongs with unchecked anger can lead to unjust actions, which only perpetuate the cycle of harm. Tip number 5. Choosing forgiveness and reconciliation. One of the most powerful teachings of Islam is forgiveness. Our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessing upon him, forgave those who wronged him, setting a powerful example in the conquest of Mecca. Forgiveness not only releases the wrongdoer from our anger, but also brings peace to our own hearts. The Quran encourages reconciliation and mending of broken ties. Whenever possible, work towards reconciliation. The ties of kinship and friendship are precious, and mending them can bring immense reward. Tip number 7. Avoiding harming others in retaliation. In moments of anger and retaliation, remember the warning of our Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessing upon him, against harming others. Emphasize justice and equity. Responding to wrongs with more wrongs only deepens the wounds. Tip number 8. Seeking Allah's pleasure through patience. Patience in the face of wrongs is highly rewarded in Islam. Endure with patience, seeking Allah's pleasure. It's a way to grow spiritually and find solace amidst the storms of life. Tip number 9. Utilizing the power of dua. The dua of the one who has been wronged is powerful. In your moments of despair and hurt, turn to Allah in prayer. Seek His assistance and justice, and know that your supplication is a potent weapon. Tip number 10. Avoid being among the wrongdoers. Lastly, avoid causing injustices or wronging others. The Quran warns us against wrongdoing. Be on the side of justice and fairness, for in doing so, you avoid being among the wrongdoers. In the face of injustice, finding strength in your faith is not just a catchphrase but a guiding principle. These teachings from the Quran and the wisdom of our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessing upon him, offer us a roadmap for navigating life's challenges with grace, resilience, and a heart full of forgiveness. In the face of injustice, remember that Allah is the ultimate source of justice. May you find solace, strength, and inner peace on this journey. Wassalamu alaikum.